more brief. I hope everybody's having a great day. My day is a-okay. Let's see. Emails. All right. Emails are gold in some scenarios. All right. Everybody wants to keep their email private, like with rightfully so, because you end up getting like all these spam emails, junk emails. You know what I'm saying? Just emails for stuff that you don't even need. You know, I've had an email since like 2001, 2000, something like I can't remember exactly when, but I have an email that a lot of people don't think that it's mine, which is funny. You know what I'm saying? Because why would a person give a person an email that isn't theirs? You know what I'm saying? Uh, Now I got this email going to school for computer programming. I went to go. Uh, I thought I was going to be making video games, but come to find out, I was only going to be writing code for other things. So I was like, lost interest almost immediately. But anyway, the instructor that I had was a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? And I can't remember his name, but he was a cool dude. And he was like, "Man, get you an email through Microsoft. All right, one day it's gonna, you know, this is like at the beginning. Like I'm an Xbox guy. I'm not necessarily a PlayStation guy. I've had PlayStations over time, but I'm an Xbox guy because of Microsoft. And I've been a Microsoft guy since 2000. All right, before Microsoft it is what it is today. So I'll just leave it at that. And that's one of the emails that very few people even get. I just recently start utilizing it a little bit more. I'm not gonna tell you the email. Just know it's through Outlook. But anyway, uh, basic training. All right, it's a reason why things have basic. The word basic with it. Basic training. Like when you go to basic training, they're only gonna give you exercises. You know, you're not even learning your job for real. You're learning the do's and the do's and the don'ts coming off the streets into basic training. You know, you're not really learning much during basic training. Right? That's why it's called basic. All right. So there's basic training. There's medium training, and then there's elite training. All right. Get in where you fit in. Counseling. If you feel like you need counseling, seek it. If you feel like you don't need counseling, you probably need it. All right. Why? Because everybody needs counseling at some point about something. Some people be getting say they don't need counseling, but they'll be talking to people about their problems every day. All right. And you probably they be talking to people that aren't certified to talk to you about the problems that they have. In return, you're seeking counseling from people who aren't qualified to counsel you, which short stops your growth. So, that being said, if numerous people are telling you that you need counseling, then I'm gonna say probably they're 99% correct. Now, at one point in time, before I was convinced who I am, I would just do whatever people. Because I'm like, dude, I must be crazy because everything's going wrong all the time. No matter what I do, I do something good, it goes wrong. I do something bad, it goes wrong. So it has to be me, type of thing. So whatever people was suggesting, I tried it to see if it worked for me. Because I'm like, dude, I got to get my life on track. You know what I'm saying? I got to do something more. I envision my life to be way better than what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? So, anybody got any suggestions? A suggestion come. I try that suggestion, see if it works for me. Uh, you know, just like shoes. You try your shoes, see if they fit. If they work, they work. You wear them. If they don't, you move on to the next one. Counseling. If people are telling you that you need counseling, then you probably should try it. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about counseling is it will not work if you're not honest. That's the problem. You have to be honest in order to succeed when it comes to counseling, or else you're not working on anything. You're just lying to yourself and everybody else. All right. And I must say this: if you're gonna lie to everybody else, at least keep it real with yourself. Okay. It will steer you the right way. Listening saves time. All right. Uh, that means people don't have to repeat what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? That means that you might not have to do double work. However it may be, if you listen, first you listen, all right, then comprehend, all right. Even if you don't comprehend, listen, because then you can ask the question like, "Hey, I didn't comprehend this. I didn't understand this. You know, what I'm saying, can you explain it to me once again, or in layman's terms?" And that's not a diss, all right. I say it all the time. Explain it to me in layman's terms. You know what I'm saying? Because this is my first time dealing with this. It's a little complicated. It may not be complicated to you, but it's complicated to me because it's my first time dealing with this. So explain it to me in layman's terms. All right. And if anybody's wondering what layman means, that means basic. Uh, Miami's overflowing septic tanks. All right. Apparently, this was a news brief that came across my past or whatever, or path. It's a news brief that Miami has a bunch of septic tanks that are overflowing, and the rich are, saying they have certain they have to deal with it. Now, the only reason I may be talking about this because I used to work for a place called Septic Savior. Actually, I worked at a couple septic places. All right, one was Septic Savior. I can't remember the other place, but the other place apparently, all right, the rumor was the other place was started by people who used to work for Septic Savior. All right. Apparently, they stole a lot of their leads. They figured out how to get the product. They got their own company, and they start sending out uh, email emails to leads that they took from Septic Savior. It was a septic system uh, company that sold products for your septic tanks. All right. Now, I didn't last long because I'm not a salesperson for real. All right. I gotta believe in what I'm selling. All right. If I'm selling something. All right. Now I don't even like selling myself. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I do, I feel like if you work hard, whatever you're doing will shine through. You know what I'm saying? There are salespeople out there. Salespeople are kind of vicious, in my opinion. You know, because they only care about the sale. Not every salesperson is that way, but a lot of them are because they're taught in their sales meetings, classes, whatever. You know what I'm saying? To basically go for the jugular, all right? Not care whatever you have going on. For some odd reason, I be caring about people's pockets. You know what I'm saying? Even if you got $1 million, I still care about your pocket. Why? Because that's the type of person that I am. I do unto others what I want done unto myself. Uh, for the most part, you know what I'm saying? Freedom of speech. All right, it's cut and dry. Freedom of speech. Somebody died. Somebody fights and somebody died for freedom of speech. All right. So I'm the type of person where a person can say whatever they want around me to me. Why? Because what you think about me does not affect me. I look in the mirror every day and I know who I am. Bro, brief. Have a great day.